Heus, people. I am 30 and welcome back to Return of Caesar, the restoration of the Roman Empire of old, the legacy of the Romans, the return of the Romans, the amazement of the Romans, whatever you want to call it. There's a lot of Romans you can put in that sentence. But what I'm also going to put into the sentence is please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, so you don't miss out on any future uploads, as well as helping the channel out. But let's speak less about those things and more about what we currently have at hand here. We have the issue with the domain going down. I don't really know why I lost so... Yes, I do. It's probably because I changed from having a stewardship focus to having diplomacy one. I think that's like the main reason. The question I have really... The decision I have to make is which route I really want to go down. I am a diplomat, and I gain a lot more experience doing diplomacy. But I'm also my liege's steward, which gives me extra 10%. The things with stewardship, in many ways, I think this one makes more sense. Because if there's something I need right now, it's money. I need money. So I actually think when I have the time, I'm going to change back to stewardship. I need stewardship. I need to increase my stewardship. I need more money so I can... You're the peasant leader, right? Yes, you are. He's actually already Roman. He was only like the wrong religion. So the culture is looking great. The religion is not as great. But I want to keep on promoting my culture as much as possible. We could try and get back the Roman culture into Italia, I guess. But I'm going to focus first on the eastern parts here. So we're going for Attica, which is Athens. And just try and go for them there. Yeah, my income is really, really bad right now. And I think a lot of this has to do with that minus 40% the main taxes. I gained a new son. He's actually really good. But I'm not going to play as him. I'm going to play as this guy. So he can actually be called... He can be called Septimus. Tiberius. If you didn't know who Tiberius was, he was the second emperor of the empire itself. He was the guy that became emperor after Augustus. So you have my granddaughter in your jail. Are there any more in your jail which I could ransom? My sister has died from her wounds. Apparently my granddaughter and my half-sister and my niece is also in jail. So I'm going to ransom them back. Preferably. I want my family back. I knew this was the case. I was like guaranteed I knew this was the case. Please give me those back. So how many more allies do you have? None. None of them. My sister died. Right, because I don't actually have physicians, so I'm going to make this person into a court physician. And I had the question, like, why did I kill my Vestal instead of just changing him? Because I am allowed to change my Flamen. I am allowed to change him. The reason I didn't do it is simple. It's only because, as you can see, I have really no one to replace him with that is better than he is. And the thing is, I want as good of a Flamen as possible. And if I kill my Flamen or my Vestal, depending on the gender, the game is going to auto-generate a new one for you. And that person can be good or it could be really bad. And sometimes you just get a very good one from doing that. So that's really why I'm killing my Flamen instead of replacing him. It's my Flamen because it's a male. Because I want the new auto-generated one that is better than the one that I currently have. That's basically the only explanation behind it. That's the reason. I could try and take this, but I'm not going to because I'm already massively over my domain limit. And I'm also not going to become a duke, as I said to someone, because if we don't have anything that could protect us from really getting our things revoked by the emperor himself, He's making more gold than we are. He has more gold than I have, and he has more troops than I do. What I really need to do, I need to die. I need to play as this guy. The only bad thing is that I have 2 sons extra, which means we're only going to keep 3 counties, and I'm going to lose 4. Which means I need to get rid of those other ones. I'm looking in the wrong place. This is the place. We can't kill them because they're my children. That's the bad thing. We can't murder them. So I need to do that as playing as my successor. He needs to kill both of his brothers. That's something he needs to do. Hopefully he makes some good children. She's chaste though, so that's the bad thing. That's actually a very bad thing. So what I can do with this character is really build up some income. I'm going to finish off this perk and probably go for... I have no idea actually. I have absolutely no idea which one. Probably this one or something. Or this one. To try and make people like me a bit more. And then I'm going to go for stewardship instead. Because Cornelia, you gave birth to a son, Annius. And my daughter Hadriana gave birth to Scantilla. She can keep that name. I'm just going to speed up a bit because we're not going to do a lot right now because I cannot really... What's the problem with you? Because we cannot really do anything. Mismanaged population. What have I done? I had a problem with Hellenism, or with the wrong religion. That's like my main issue now. And I guess that's why my income is so low as well, because I have very low control. So we gained the granddaughter, she's meh, but she's a Roman, and that's the main thing. Low control, we gain insufficient census. It's bad. Yes, I'm going to go on a hunt, because I want the things you can get from going on a hunt. Hunting trophy. Yes, I want it myself. And we return home reinvigorated. Thank you. And there we go. We gain the perk. I'm going for adoptive traditions. Then I'm going for... I want the extra 3 stewardship. And it changed me up to 6. So that's going to increase my levy and income immensely. And my daughter is of age. She became a fortune builder. That's decent. She's the child of a concubine though. Which is bad for her, I guess. But I want her to marry someone decent enough. Like this genius guy who's Roman. Where did he come from? Huh. Absolutely, he's amazing. I love him. He's so good. I love when those people come up from nowhere. But okay. Yeah, I love geniuses. They are the best ones you could ever go for. Hadriana lost her spouse. How? Was he any good? He was kind of good. I like him. Robust. She's intelligent herself. Robust. Fecund is a good thing as well. I would like some fecund. He's Hercules. No, he's only robust. You're 9 years old. You're a genius though. It's a bit too young. Marry this robust guy. And I could ransom this person. And I see no reason not to, because I would like the money, if you don't mind. I really do love money. Money is probably like the best thing you can ever go for in this game. The money is the key to everything. Money is the key to everything, even if you go outside of this game. The Empire back in the day, it ran on money. Like, in any case of the matter, everything runs on money. It makes sense. This one will become weaker. It's still going to fire off in a while. This one is probably the worst when it comes to control. Yes, because they actually siege this down. Which is bad for us. You have maximum. You have maximum as well. This is immensely reduced though. Can I just commit suicide? I would love to be able to commit suicide. Especially before my son managed to do stupid things. He's actually really good. I like him. He's very evened out. His wife is good as well. I would like prefer to play as him rather than playing as myself. Because I'm losing the mercenaries. My daughter gave birth to Paulus. And Hadriana gave birth to Aurelia. I feel like there's a lot of children being made in my family. Yeah, this heart is a messenger for Zeus. And I might be correct. As he thinks himself. So thank you. Masonic Dealings, a guild of stonemasons, has established itself in the county of Messenia. Having dedicated craftsmen in my personal service could help the region flourish. Yeah, I think I'm already going for stewardship, right? Yeah, she has managed the main. So I will strike a deal with the chief mason myself. Hopefully this will work out. And I gained the best one. That's awesome. I like it. Yeah, we lost the mercs. That's okay. I think we're going to have a new war happening very soon. With my liege. What can we do about this? I think it's time to go for... First and foremost, on August, just increase my speed of sieges. And then I'm going to increase the size of you somewhat. And you too. We can pay for that. I'm making a lot of money. I just want to increase my levy. Make me strong enough to beat his... Easy. My liege wants a hook on me. He could expose me being a murderer. I don't actually care. You can expose me. I don't want my liege to have a hook on me. I have my reasons. I have my reasons being a murderer, I promise. Okay? Where's Aetolia? That's Aetolia. So I get a claim on Aetolia. Okay, you increase control. Stop changing my culture, guys. Leave me alone. You see it? Leave me alone. Okay, increase control. It's finished. Good. Then I want to increase control in those other places where I make money. Okay, at least try to increase my income a bit. Because I'm 43 years old. I'm feeling fine. This guy is getting very close to being an adult himself. The thing is, he's never going to get married. Gaius, the second one, will never ever get married. I'm going to block him from getting married, as well as his little brother. Tiberius. I do not want them to get married. Just to make sure we don't have to kill like a couple of people. Just to make sure I can get all of my things back. War profiteer, I think. It's okay. I want to go for avaricious, because I want that extra stewardship as well as holding taxes. Then probably the administrator route is the good one to go for. Potentially, if I want to keep on doing stewardship, that's the way to go. I think. Because we have 2 wars. I'm not involved in any of those. I could go on a pilgrimage. I can't really pay for going a long way, so I'm just going to Mistra. It's time to depart. I could become a wise man, actually. I've forgotten about this. We are under attack. Probably gonna go for the intrigue challenge. I think it's the most safe one, because I can change my intrigue. And it's not really possible to change province. I got away unharmed, which is exactly what I wanted. Do this again. Hopefully we become a wise man. 61% chance I became a wise man. You know why this is good? Hold mystical communion. And get learning experience for free. That's something that I love. It's good to be home. In a dusty corner of the library, I find a tome, bound in leather and inscribed with weird symbols, partially hidden behind other books. It is old, but has obviously seen some recent use. I think I could become a witch. I think that's a good thing, actually. I would like it. I would like to be a witch. Because witch is a good thing, generally in this game. Gotta keep on paying for my feasts, because I want to increase my regular ranking. You also make friends, usually a good thing. So, I can become a friend with my sister and make my vassal dislike me. I would prefer to make my vassal like me and not my sister. My sister is not landed, she's not important. Okay, so you're done with that thing. What we might try and do is keep... I think I'm gonna keep him on doing this because I want the extra money rather than trying to change the culture because I'm not really able to. He's my second son, as well as his twin sister, became of age. She's terrible, but she can get married. He's not going to be allowed to. Fabianus. You're not going to marry him though. You're going to marry someone else. Hunchback. No thank you. Hunchback's a terrible trait. Marry Albion. Have some fun. And Gaius will never get married. And we will have this peasant thing happening very soon. Oh, we are friends. That's good. I like it. Well done. Keep on doing. Marriage proposal accepted. And we get the peasant uprising. Oh. And I lose control again. I hate it. I absolutely hate it when they take away my control. It's a very naughty thing of them to do. Are you my best commander? I guess you're about my best commander. You are really not my best commander. I am the defender though, so I see no reason to change commander. He's actually a very good commander. But I should be able to easily beat those peasants. Okay, so the Basil... the Basilius is getting attacked by someone. That's interesting. I also need to do something about those people. So there's a liberty war going against our leech. It seems like our leech will be able to deal with it. Or our uppermost leech. The Emperor. The Basilius. Himself. They should be smart enough to come here, but I don't think they're going to actually. And they got caught up by those people. Thank you, I guess. The force demands, thank you. And I wanna... He's stupid though. He's a good enough commander, I guess. He can stay in my jail for now. Stay in there. Have some fun in my jail. So what's the control looking like? It's looking okay. It's looking okay. This one went down, of course. That's bad. But expand my armies? Yes, I am. And hopefully we can make our incomes increase. The harvest is bountiful. I'm not going to do this thing. I can take 30 gold. It's okay. I really wish I could extort subject, but I have no count vassals, so I can't do it. Which is annoying, I have to admit. A servant of Hecate. As I open my eyes in the dark, I am immediately overwhelmed by an ominous feeling. Is someone watching me? Are you ready to embrace the truth, Gaius Caesar? I sit up suddenly, completely awake. I look around for the source of the unfamiliar woman's voice. There are only shadows. Hecate offers you her blessing. Will you accept it? Yes, I am going to. You know why? Because being a witch in this game is very beneficial. In many ways. Because founding a witch coven, it's very good. You get this witch event thing you can do every single... yeah, the Grand Rite gives you free perks as well, which is very good. What I'm going to do, I'm going to make my son first and foremost into witch. Which is not going to happen because my son doesn't like me apparently. Can I make some other people into witches then? Yeah, my wife is of my family. Why can't I make anyone into witches? Come on. There we go. One of my daughters. That's something. That's something at least. The Caesarian witches. I like it. That's awesome. That's absolutely awesome. I love it. I would also love to die soon. Well, not too soon, but I would like to die soon. I can do it. I must do it. Oh, scaly. Weird. So Narcissus died in my jail. Yeah, he did. The person who attacked me, that's just... He should have expected to die. He was stupid. He shouldn't have attacked me the way he did. And my leech lost the war against... Who? This person? Yes, I think so. He lost against those people. That's weird. And I'm going to make my daughter into a witch. And she said yes. Awesome. Then I can make my next daughter into a witch. Yes, I can. We don't have a very big family, so it's going to be kind of easy. Only 39 living members. Although these became more. He's amazing. He's amazing. That's beautiful. He's a beautiful child. That's just beautiful. Oh man, that's beautiful. Because Julius is of age. Who could you marry? Yeah, marry Octavian. Make some inbred children. Tiberius needs someone to do this, so you should do it. Man, my throat is killing me. So our leech is winning, and both wars. I guess it's good for him. Lively livestock, cattle herd, large cattle herd, or gain money. That was a fail. That was a big fail. And I gained a perk. I'm going to make you into witch, and I'm also going to go for... Do I even have any dread? I don't even know if I do. I have, like, absolutely no dread. But I guess Fearful Troops is the best one. So she became a witch as well. That's great. And then I'm gonna make the next one. If I have more people being witches, I can help them in the scheme to make my son into witch, which means it's going to be easier to make my son into witch. Yeah, I think this is part of the... This is probably coming somewhere from the inbreeding, the bleeder syndrome. He's a genius though, but he has bleeder syndrome. That's not good. That's actually terrible. And I would prefer if that could just disappear. Claudius. He used to be my marshal. He has been my marshal for a long time as well. My son then, you can be the marshal for now. Or should you? Better to make my vassal into it so I can increase opinion and get some slightly more levy and taxes. Okay, she said yes as well. Let's try. How much do I gain if I try and do it now? There we go, 95%. That's exactly what I wanted. Because I have those 3 other agents help me out. Making my son into a witch, together with me. So how far away are we? 13%. I think I've increased the threshold. Maybe they haven't. I'm not entirely sure. I should have clicked that one away. I just gained an extreme amount of gold. Man. That was insane. Man. Thank you, game. I love it. That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. Probably something that gives me levy. Yes, I think. So this one, military camps. In Laconia, I can probably upgrade my trade small harbor to get some more money as well. In Corinth or in Athens. Or in Rossano or in Cusena. Probably in Cusena is to build some pastoral lands. Or the trade port. Rather the trade port, I think, because it gives more development. How's the research going, by the way? We are getting closer to the early medieval age. The Greeks are very much in front of us, as we can see. They're not really getting anywhere when it comes to research, but they are in front of us when it comes to that thing. That's good for them, I guess. The white heart, it taunts me. I just want to find the bloody heart. And I'm making my son into a witch. And it worked out. And we have a disloyal vassal. Pay out to me. And he pays. Thank you. Chivalric spouse. That's good. Maxima. Would you mind being a witch as well? Together with everyone else in the family. We're having some fun, I promise you. We're having lots of fun being witches in the Julii family. Witching around in Greece. In 36 BC. Not BC, AD. I'm in the entire wrong era. It's my half-sister, the adulterer, infirm, genius. Okay. He's not married. She is, though. Why is he not married? He's my nephew. Get married to someone, you idiot. Someone preferably kind of young. So we had this 32-year-old with new blood. Why is it low? She might be preggers. That might be the reason. Sometimes you have low fertility, even though the person doesn't really have low fertility because she's already preggers. Like, that's usually part of the reason why. Your allies are really strong, by the way. This is the problem. The Byzantines usually blob out. And I have no allies. And people generally don't like me that much. Hold another mystical communion, please. Just when I get the... Oh, thank you. I just want to get a new perk in learning so I can go for some things. Aurelia. She's amazing. Oh, I love this. This is amazing. This is incredible. I love it. I adore it. It's so good. Make my next starter into witch as well. Give me a perk as well. Thank you. I have no republic. It's if they call like the merchants or those people. It might be. I'm spending my money on building some things. Build this one. And we gain a million. He's also in okayish. Our family is getting better and better. I like it. Yes, I like it indeed. So something high tents were constructed in Messania. Our income is getting better. I love it. Okay, so some peasant uprising against the emperor. It's not going to be any successful whatsoever. Spadusa. No. That's better. So I'm going to divine. What's happening? He tried to revoke something and she got upset. And this is what's happening. I want to divine the stars again. And I also need to replace my chancellor with my son, probably. Yes, I know he's a witch. Why do everyone else know that? Why does it decrease his diplomacy? People shouldn't know that he's a witch. It shouldn't decrease his diplomacy if they don't know about it, right? That's weird. Someone's trying to kill my niece. Stop killing my spy master. It's time to heal all wounds and make new friends. I didn't want this. I want the stewardship. That wasn't very nice of you. Come on, game. Lit only by a single candle, my finger pauses on an entry in the ledger. Something is not quite right. Soon I'm searching through every record from the county of Laconia I can find. At last, it's clear as day. It seems as an entire village has gone missing from the taxation records. I will do it myself, because I believe in my abilities. After days of travel, I find the village that is missing from my records. Not only is it thriving, absolutely thriving, but the villagers insist they do pay their taxes. Publius, the barony's tax collector, has not been entirely honest. I'm not going to go for this one. He has a lot of things to answer to. Those funds were vital to the defense of Laconia. Publius, the tax collector in Monevasia, is terrified, not least because of the hulking soldiers I have brought to his manor. Oh please, I will do anything to earn your forgiveness. Who is this person? You will be forgotten in the dark. Taxes levied on my peasants can be hard at times. However, as a recent event has shown me, life is hard. No kindness I can show will change that. I gain stewardship perk. Thank you, game. That's something that I do enjoy. Golden plum. Not going to change anything really, but... yeah. Guess we have another peasant uprising happening again. It seems like it's happening all the time, those bloody peasant uprisings. They're kind of annoying, to be honest. I want to build things that give me more money, please. Yes, I know I'm above my domain limit. You don't have to remind me. Because I do know. Who? I don't live up there, I don't care. Leave me alone. My leech is actually losing. And I'm currently not making anyone into witches, so that's something I need to do. Salvianella, do you want to become a witch? Yes, you do. Awesome. So how many people are witches so far? 23%. This is actually okay. I like it. I like it very much. Aurelia could get married. She's 16. She's actually kind of good. My son will not get married though. She's beautiful. He is beautiful. The road. My steward informs me that there is a desperate need for a new road to traverse the Count of Wheatia. Many of the old roads are dilapidated and even dangerous. A common by the name of Petronius has been put forward as a natural leader of the construction effort. He has a 9 stewardship. My steward has 15 stewardship. Which is slightly better. My steward seems almost shocked. I have been inspecting the road construction in Wheatia, and the peasant workers are so much more efficient than I expected. Even I might learn a thing or two from them. Construction lesson learn. Road quality increases by 1. Road quality? What is road quality? Where can you see road quality? Excuse me, where can you see the quality of the road? I have absolutely no idea where you can see the quality of the road. That's something I have never heard before in this game. My sister is dead. The work on the road this beat is progressing, but the stretch of land currently being prepared goes beyond the hill, far from both villages on either side. They are reluctant to provide workers, and there is uncertainty over who even owns the fief beyond the hill. Road progress. Oh, road progress when it comes to road itself. Take workers from both places. I can kick down the tax to the peasants. The peasants is never an issue. And that's not a very big uprising either. So see what we can do about you. Preferably kill you. Is he really the best one I got? I guess he is. I keep telling them to go straight through the field, but Petronius insists on rerouting them through the nearby woods. However, Petronius keeps insisting on his approach. The soil in the field is uneven and not dense enough, my liege. The forest is a much better path. Do this thing. My steward, he already loves me. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to recruit you. Demand conversion recruit. Welcome. And you can go home. Watch your step now, mate. And do not be stupid. The road construction has met delay. He reports that the workers have been controlled by a would-be innkeeper. To suit the souls and that of other travelers, they are building a roadside tavern. That's not bad. Get them back on the road though, because I have a lot of... I'm stressed out. Welcome, my friends. I'm building a road. Did you know about it? That's my liege, right? I don't care if he is my rival. I don't care about my liege. Even before it's complete, merchants have begun traveling along the new road in Boeotia. He suggests they should help out. Yeah, just make the road as good as possible. I've done a great job. How is this going? It seems like our liege is kind of preoccupied with doing a lot of things. I become a famous reveler. Thank you, game. I love it. That's awesome. And we are not being raided. That's someone else. I know it's someone else. For a fact that it's someone else. We are 51 years old. We're still feeling fine. The road network through Boeotia is finally complete. These roads will be the country's pumping veins for generations, he announces with no little pride. He is not that good. I don't care about him. So go good road, and again a stewardship perk. That's great. So at any cost, sell titles. And at any cost, I'm going to end this episode here, guys. So make sure to like this video if you have enjoyed. Also make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And leave a comment down below if there's something you want to talk about. There's not a lot of things happening in the campaign right now, but we are waiting and building up to become stronger and stronger. And when we eventually get to that point, it's going to go very quickly, I think. But stay tuned for that one, guys. See you soon. Thanks for watching. Take care.